Hello people of the internet, please forgive me for my terrible mic quality. There's nothing I can do about it. So, I bet you're wondering, why are you playing Minecraft? Well, I have a very good explanation. I am going to start a new project. I'm going to call it the Dig World Project. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. As you can see, I'm trapped in this bedrock box. That'll be explained in a minute. I'm going to call it the Dig World Project. A very mundane name, I know, but that's because all the cool names like Operation Bedrock are already taken. Anyways, I've always wondered, what would it be like to dig out an entire Minecraft world all the way down to bedrock? That's what this project is about. Now, more specifically, the old size worlds. I'm playing on PS4, so Minecraft Bedrock, the old size worlds being 256 by 256. So that's what this bedrock box is. It is to simulate a 256 by 256 old size world. Now the reason I'm doing it in this and not just in an old size world is because I needed a place to store all the blocks I'm going to be mining, and I thought, what better place than the nether? That's why there's another portal here. We'll get to that in a minute. But in the old size worlds, the nether is actually disabled, so I just loaded up a normal Minecraft world and then just went to the center, blocked off 256 by 256 area. It's actually 254 by 254 because I was an idiot and placed the bedrock one block too far in, but oh well, it's only a couple thousand blocks less. Also, forgive me if you can hear my controller. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna try and get my mic working properly for the PS4 because it sounded better in the past, but anyways. If I go up to this wall, I can show you. As you can see, I'm using these new border blocks, which I'm so glad that they added to the game, because I've been putting off so long to cover the very top layer in barrier blocks. So I'm so glad I waited for this block to come out, because if I'm in survival, I wouldn't be able to pass over it at all. So I'm 100% trapped inside this world, or inside this bedrock box, unless some nether portal glitches me outside of the bedrock box, then I should be just confined within this area. Now this is not going to be, well, no, it is going to be 100% in survival, but I'm not going to start from scratch. That's where the nether comes in. The nether is basically going to be my base of operations. So let's go. That thing is loud. Oh, is it done? You done? Done being loud? Okay. Anyways, this is basically my base of operations here. We'll get to the shulker boxes in a second. As you can see, I already built some stuff up. And as you can probably see by the lag every time I look in this direction, there's about 8,000 chests here. Or 4,000 double chests. More than enough storage, especially considering the fact that I'm going to be putting shulker boxes full of items in the chests. So I think we're going to be good on storage. I'll just show you what one of the floors looks like. Got 3 layers of chests on both sides, as well as this little area in the center here. Just a couple of extra, because I had a little bit more space in the center. This goes down for about like 12, 13 floors, I think it is. So yeah, it's a lot of storage. May as well just move on to here. These are all the items that I supplied myself with. For example, yeah, you can see I have a whole bunch of pickaxes in here, a whole bunch of stuff to make shulker boxes. And the idea is they're infinitely replenishable. So if I'm like, oh, I want a couple of pickaxes, and you know, I go mine, you know, do whatever, work on the project, and I'm like, oh, I'm running out of pickaxes. I can just press this button, it just refills it. And each shulker box can refill itself once you press the button. So I have infinite, infinite of everything. This is why I hold a sword, so I don't ruin anything. So now I should probably go through the contents of the shulker boxes to show you what I have supplied myself with. A bunch of stuff to craft up shulker boxes. We got pickaxes. We got shovels. We got other tools like axes, hose, water buckets, sponges, scaffolding, flint and steel, enchanted with Unbreaking 3, because who doesn't want enchanted flint and steel? We got food, golden carrots, and enchanted golden apples. This will be good for fire resistance, because I decided to not do potions unless I want to break through here, go find another fortress, but that's not going to be happening. I don't really need potions, so this will be good for fire resistance in case I have a little bit of trouble with lava. And then this is just a kit to supply myself with armor, sword, ender chest, bow and arrows. Just the basics. And as well as the elytra, because the elytra's great, which kind of makes this chest plate redundant. But I am going to be playing on probably normal mode, so mobs will be an issue. Gotta find some way to make it fun. We got rockets here, because you can never have enough rockets. This supplies everything I need for a beacon, as well as some activator materials. We got dyes, so we can dye the shulker boxes and the concrete. We got storage here. In retrospect, these are kind of redundant now, because I already placed about 8,000 chests over there. But I could probably use these for like automatic sorting systems that go into shulker box loaders, just to automate the process, I guess, the storage process, and then I can just go put them in their chests, their respective chests. With the rest of shulker boxes, I have made sure that I do have enough to make any redstone component that I need, so that will not be an issue. We also have item frames to label the chests. We got our infinite supply of wood and our infinite supply of cobblestone, because I kind of want to try to preserve as much of the world as I can, and cobblestone is an absolute necessity, and I don't want to be using the stuff that I mine up from the world. Besides, most of it's going to be silk touched anyways. So that's our supply of cobblestone, and the rest of these are just for blocks. As you can see, we have all the resource blocks that I may need, just some other types of building blocks, some lighting, as well as soul soil, because my boots have soul speed 3, so in case I want to use that. We have just more building blocks. I don't really think I'm going to be doing much building, because I made the shulker boxes first before I decided to build all these other structures over here. So the building blocks might prove redundant, but they're here. You never know. Some of them are useful, like nether quartz. I'll need that for redstone components like observers and comparators, daylight sensors if I need any of them. Slime blocks will be pretty useful. Hay bales might be semi-useful, but it's not like I'm going to run out of food anytime soon. And then just stuff to make concrete, to combine with the dyes that were right here. Next, moving on, we'll go over here. Actually, point more attention to this shulker box, because we have a bunch of stuff to make shulker boxes, but just the sheer amount of them that are right here, and knowing that shulker boxes are not stackable, that's what this is here for. This is going to be a pit that goes all the way down to bedrock, that I can basically just come in and just haphazardly place all these shulker boxes, fill it in, then whenever I need one I can just come in here, mine a couple, and then go back out. So this is going to be the storage for all my shulker boxes. That might be what I do in the first episode, is just work on crafting a bunch of shulker boxes and getting some other stuff set up, and maybe get a little bit of start on the mining. Moving this way, this is just sort of like a little task board, where I'll just put signs with different like short-term and or long-term goals. Just some stuff to keep me on track and always have something to do. Then when I'm done I can like break the sign or whatever, you know. It's basically just like a to-do list that I can create as we get along with the project. And then this is sort of just going to be not necessarily my base of operations. The whole nether is my base of operations. This is more like home base. It functions similarly to like your house in your Minecraft world. So I'll just have like my own personal storage for personal items that I have, whether it's like to store food or to store tools and stuff, or mob drops that I might get, or other things that aren't part of excavating the entire world. So that's basically what this is. It just functions as a house, and these are my beds. I have 4 of them. We'll fill those in when we get the project started. Now next are these 2 podiums, but we'll actually get back to that, because in order to show you what this is, it's about time that we start the project. There, I changed myself to survive. Oh, let me actually die real quick. Kill me. Oh, I'm peaceful. Is there a magma block around here somewhere? That took way longer than it needed to. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. I was gonna get tools. I wanted to start with absolutely nothing. Give me one of these. One of these. In order to show you what these are, I think we have to get the project started. Alright, it's time to start. And I've been eyeing this single grass block just over here. I'm gonna kill you first episode. Anyways, and now the Dig World project has begun. There it is. Alright. So now we have the first block. The first block. This block is the first block broken in this world, thus beginning the Dig World project. Broken at 2:53 p.m. November 30th, 2020. So yeah, that's pretty much the start of it. The project has begun. A couple of last things before I sign off here. A lot of this might be streamed. This video will come out after Portal's done. I'll probably do it on Wednesdays. It's gonna be more streamed than not streamed. This episode obviously is gonna be edited and uploaded to YouTube. And episode 1 might be the same, just to get everything set up. But, you know, it's a grindy task. No one wants to watch grindy tasks on their own time. Grindy tasks are more fit for streaming, I guess you could say. So most of this is going to be streaming, a couple hours at a time, just getting some stuff, just you know, mining for a bit. Anyways, that being said, I hope you'll all stick around with me along for the ride, because this is going to be a very interesting project, to say the least. I'm excited for it. I've always wanted to do something like this, but I've never found out a way to do it. But I feel like I have everything set up perfectly, and I feel like it's going to go really well. So, yeah. I will see you all along the ride. Stay tuned.